Hello, it is July 3rd with a WB workout garden update. There's my little windsock getting in the way, but let's take a look from way up here and see how the garden looks from above. Very nice. There's a lot blooming down there. It's a jungle. But the other day I did go through the yard, and I thinned out and I cut back and trimmed, and it looks like our cherry tree is just not going to make it. It's yellowing, it's dying, it's got some beetle infestation. I'm going to cut it down and work on resurrecting it from some of the suckers at the bottom, seeing if I could get a small sapling going. I brought my avocado tree in the backyard. It looks stupendous. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's just growing so fast. These very early blooming trumpet lilies are starting to fade. They started blooming a couple weeks ago, which is unthinkable. Looks like we're going to have black-eyed Susans blooming way early, as I've said before. Here's my dossier dogwood, which will bloom a little later and make wonderful white berries that the robins will love. Let's take a look. Look at these Asiatic trumpet lilies. They're just amazing. Let's see if we can get a look inside. It's a beautiful plant, beautiful flower. These trumpet lilies will be blooming maybe in another week. Amazing. Here's a daylily that opened up today that has the most beautiful lemon chiffon color. Those lilies back there are also beautiful. Like I said, everything is blooming really early. The flower box looks great. I keep everything watered and fertilized with a mild Miracle Grow fertilizer that helps feed everything. But it just looks really good. Here's my alien garlic. They look like aliens to me. I'll be harvesting some of those as I need them. My Jerusalem cherry is doing really good. I've trained it to be a little tree, which just usually they don't last but a couple years. Most people let them die in the garden and treat them as an annual. Let's take a look at the tomatoes in the back. I've got plenty of feverfew all over the yard. I'll be harvesting some of that for my teas. I just love the flowers. Feverfew is great for headaches. That flower box is looking mighty fine. Of course, you can see the alien garlic and some wonderful tomatoes I got growing back here. And my hop spine is just doing great. If you've ever wondered what a carrot plant looks like, here it is. The carrots we get in the store are young carrots, and they never allow them to get this big. But this carrot I did. I planted a carrot top after I was making a salad, and it grew. It grew with this huge carrot plant. This is its second year. Last year it just looked like a regular carrot, and now it's got this really neat white flower at the top. So this is what a carrot flower looks like. And of course, my lovage is blooming, and that'll fade, and I'll cut it back. I gotta get some of the leaves for teas, stews, and soups. More of my tomatoes. Here's my corn back there. My gem corn is doing great. We got some lovely blooming larkspur. I'm hoping to gather a lot of seeds from these guys to save for the new house, for the new yard, the new garden. I'm going to try to save as many things as possible by seed, maybe some cuttings and rhizomes to get me started in my new place, which we don't even know where it is yet. We're going to go look at stuff this month. Gotta love those feverfew. Oop, there's my shadow. Let's not look at my shadow. Let's look at these beautiful lilies. Wonderful. I got my 4 directions here. Yellow for the east, red for the south, black for the west, and white for the north. And I keep this here to remind me to be aware of the elements and the gifts of life from the four directions. And also, the wasps and hornets stop here for a drink. And I like having them in my yard because they're predators. They eat other insects. So they help keep down the harmful insects, kind of like wolves, keeping the harmful animals or the sick and the perhaps old and dying animals. Those aren't strong. Those are the ones the wolves catch. So there you go. There it is, Wolf Boy's Garden here in Chicago. Got those great big tall tiger lilies. They'll bloom later in the month. My Euphorbia truncari is doing wonderful after I cut it back. My Norfolk pine, which would love to be planted somewhere near San Francisco, but right now it's here in Chicago and I can't leave it out. How am I going to get it in the house again? Everything is growing so big. Here's the Nerium or oleander. I'm hoping to get flowers in another few weeks. Thanks a lot for visiting. You take care. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful 4th of July if you're just watching this. And take care of yourself. Be a blessing and be open to the blessings of life. Thanks for visiting. Bye-bye.